Hello friends, Swaraj here again, and another IPO is coming into the market, Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, and it's a very good IPO and I'm very excited for it. The price range is 36 to 37 rupees. It shares is a lot size and cumulatively it's a minimum bid of almost 15,000 rupees. Maximum you can take like 1.9 retail size that you can bid is 1.9 lakh something. So let's start with what is an IPO for people to know and how it is profitable. Let's discuss that. So IPO is basically initial public offering, and companies come out with IPO to make their companies public by issuing new shares to the public in the sense all the retail investors and all. So previously that company can be a private limited company or a limited liability company, and now it gets converted to a public company. That is, the shares are issued to normal public, and those shares so it is a primary issue. First it is called primary issue, and then it comes into the secondary market. Secondary market means it starts trading on National Stock Exchange, NSE, and it starts trading also on BSE. Company can select where it wants to trade. It can trade either on NSE or BSE, or it can trade on both. Usually it happens that good companies select both the stock exchanges. So first they issue the share, public can go and apply for the shares through their bank accounts or their brokers, and they get an allotment of shares based on some basis of allotment. They have some basis of allotment. It's generally very random. They don't select people on any kind of basis. It goes on a random thing. So it's like a lottery. You get those issues. Once you apply, after a few days you get the shares in your account. If you do on a lottery basis, if you don't get the shares, they give back your money in your account immediately. Once allotment is done, in few days time, the shares are listed on NSE and BSE to start trading, and then the price starts moving on demand and supply. So that is what is happening with Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. It is a small finance bank. It's different from other bank. It deals in small lending, collective lending, and it deals like, collective in the sense a group of people can go, a group of farmers. Basically it concentrates mostly on farm lending. That is, a group of farmers can go and take loans in those banks, small finance banks. Or they can take small loans for small vehicles or other kinds of loans, collateral loans like gold loans. They can go ahead and take from those banks. So it basically concentrates on small lending, not major lending like lending to corporates and all. So it is registered as small finance bank. It is under a different kind of guidelines of the RBI. It is under a different structure of guidelines under RBI. And RBI has a great control and great regulation of it. What happens in an IPO is, Ujjivan no doubt is a very good company, and good companies, when they come out with an IPO, what happens is there is a huge demand and you get allocation on the basis of this demand. And once it is, since the demand is huge, people who don't get allocation, they jump into the secondary market and they try to buy. So the demand is there even after listing. So for example, right now Ujjivan is giving the shares in its IPO for 37 rupees. The demand will be so huge that when it listing happens on the stock exchange, it can easily go to 70 rupees or it can go to 100 rupees and beyond that. So it's a chance to make easy money, and the risk is zero. The risk is literally zero. I am talking only about good company IPOs. Why the risk is zero? If you don't get the allotment, your money is back, so you have no loss. If you get the allotment, the demand will be so huge that it is an easy way. In matter of 15 days max, you can make almost 50 to 100% profit. I have been very unlucky in terms of IPO. I have been applying IPO of all the good companies, D-Mart, IRCTC. Then CSB was not that a good company, so I did not suggest because it has recently only got into profit. But I wanted to take the listing advantage. The demand was huge for CSB Bank also, but I am very unlucky in terms of IPO. I have not been getting any allotment since many IPOs. But still, I go ahead and apply for it because it's lottery. If you get the allotment, you can easily make 50 to 100% profit in a good company's IPO. And I use my complete retail portion. So the maximum allowed by SEBI is a retail investor can apply for 2 lakh rupees max. A non-retail can apply for more than that. So I use the full 2 lakh rupees, but I never get the allocation. Even if you get allocation of one lot, it is good for that also. You have invested 15,000 rupees and you make 30,000 or max 30,000 in a very good company's IPO. So I wish I'm applying for this IPO and I wish I get the allotment of the full shares, but that's wishing for a lot. Let's see what happens. Let's talk about the logic why I think this IPO also is going to be a bumper IPO like IRCTC and other IPOs like DMart. Because this company is in a very different segment altogether, a niche in the sense of there is a little competition in this, and it's a niche segment, and it is also a very profitable segment. The risks are very low and profits are very high. In as of March 2019, it made a profit of almost 200 crores, that is 199 crores. And it has a loan book of 12,000 crores, and it has been growing fast. Loan book in the sense they are giving loans. So as much as loans they give, they get more profits every year, and they are opening new branches. Ujjivan as such has very good promoters, in the sense very good management. The management is very diligent in terms of abiding to the guidelines of RBI, and that is the reason the business keeps on growing, and the confidence of investors is very high on Ujjivan. It has a competitor which is listed, that is AU Small Finance Bank, and it also has given bumper returns to it. So this competitor right now is trading at 42 PE and price to book, that is price of the share and the balance sheet value, book value. So that ratio is at 8.11, and at the price which Ujjivan, that is 37 rupees, at 37 rupees per share, Ujjivan is coming out with an IPO. So the price to book comes to 2.3. That ratio, price to book ratio, comes to 2.3. AU Small Finance Bank has price to book ratio of 8.11, and Ujjivan Small Finance Bank has price to book ratio of 2.33. So there is a chance for Ujjivan Small Finance Bank to reach price to book ratio of 8.11. So if it has to reach 8.11, since its price to book ratio, the price factor, that is the numerator, it should increase, and it should increase by 3.5 times. So in that sense, so the issue price of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank is 37 rupees per share, and if it has to reach the same valuation of AU Small Finance Bank, the price should grow by 3.5 times, which comes to 130 rupees. But nevertheless, forget about 130 rupees. It can easily go to 100 rupees. According to my prediction, I think after the listing, it can start trading immediately at 70 rupees and above, and that is almost 100% returns, almost doubling your money. And from there, within few months, it can easily go to 100 rupees. So even if you buy at 70 rupees, you have a chance to make almost 45% to 50% returns if it goes 100 and beyond. So this is a very golden opportunity. Apply for the IPO was open since yesterday, 2nd December. It is open today, full day, night, you have time. It is open until tomorrow, that is 4th of December until 3 p.m. So you have full day today, 24 hours to go and apply for this from your bank accounts. You can go online, net banking, you can go and apply for it, or you can apply through your Demat accounts. And don't miss this opportunity. After the listing, again, let me reiterate, after the listing, it could go to 70 rupees and beyond. Even if you get it 70 rupees, if you don't get the allotment, go and buy at whatever price you get. It can easily go to 100 rupees and beyond. We will make a re-evaluation again in coming months of this. So don't miss this opportunity. Take it from me that it's a very good chance to multiply your money in a very short period of time. Thank you.